Hello folks, back out in the garage again today. I got my son-in-law Carl here to help me. Say hi, Carl.
Hey, how you doing?
No, you're supposed to say hi, Carl. Say hi, Carl.
Hi, Carl.
Yeah, there you go. Anyway,
John's crazy.
Yeah. We've already got the bed down on the frame rails like I told you we were gonna do. And now we're gonna try to get these windows out without busting them. Wish us luck.
Don't break your leg. Okay.
Try not to. You know me, I can trip a ball over something.
I'm guessing a dabbing probably works best. What if I just go through first? That way it might make it easier to get open. Come here. Trying to get some brush in there.
What we're doing, we're trying to put some soap down in here. Soap down in here to hopefully make it, yeah, there you go.
Get behind it. There we go.
Hopefully make it easier to come out. We'll do this on the outside and the inside. If I can help it, I want to try to save this gasket.
How many men does it take to open a hole?
Yeah. Screw the light bulb. I think if we can get it coming this way, the bottom will slide right out. You know what I mean?
I'm still trying to at least just get some. There it is right there.
Dirty, huh?
Yep. It's a dirty truck, you know?
Yeah, it is. I have to work to clean it before I brought it in here. Remember?
It would kind of be pointless anyway.
Yeah, it's pretty slick down there. There, slicker than grease all doo-doo.
Now we can walk that way.
Alright, we've been messing with this rubber with the glue, with the soap and stuff like that, trying to get it off. I don't want to break the windshield. So, it's like $25 for a new seal. It's $180 something for a new window. I'm gonna cut the seal. Here we go. Where'd that screwdriver go? Get started. Of course, I got the dullest blade I can find.
I got it on the top. Pulling that glass out at the bottom down there. Hey, you might not. Yeah, it's coming out. You probably don't have to cut it. I got this side out already. What? I think if you go to that side and kind of push on the bottom like this a little bit.
Yeah. It's gonna be stuck right here though.
No, it's not. See? It's coming. I think it'll come. If we can just get both sides at the same time. Bottom. Is that bottom fully out over there?
No.
The top came loose. Watch it. You want to take it all, or I can take it? Where do you want it?
Take it, put it this side down. Open some doors and gates and stuff like that for you.
We got it, folks.
Yep. Okay. Now we may do the same thing with the front glass because I do have another seal for it that I got with the windshield. And windshields are expensive. Seals are cheap, especially if you already have one. This one I'll have to buy, $20-something, LMC truck. So I'll move the camera around and get where you can see what we're doing.
You remember the hassle we had putting this in?
Yes. And I remember the dents that got put in the hood from it.
Yeah.
Two knees.
I also weighed a lot less then too.
Seal the lock strips out.
Let's see.
Let's see what happens when we go to try to take it out.
I think if kind of pull this seal down a little bit.
You know what? Time to cut it. I'm not going to mess with it. I'm not going to push the windshield.
Time to cut it.
There it is, way up there.
Well, you know what, John? You
What?
needed another one anyway.
Huh?
Look at the top.
What about it?
Look, it's missing. It's cut. Some of the seal is cut off the top of it anyway. You see that?
That's
Or is that paint? It's blending in.
yeah, that's just tape.
It looks like it's cut off. I think if you can just get it started in the middle, I can kind of, once you get a pretty good way, I can pry it this way. I'm sure. I think you might have to cut the bottom part off of it.
Huh?
That's not the part. It didn't unseat the window. This is a. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, we can cut it right along the glass.
Yeah. Upside down.
Yeah.
I think if you get it started. There we go. Thank you.
I can see it now. Wait till all the comments. You bunch of rednecks.
I guess up here we'd be hillbillies.
Yeah, I guess so. You still ain't real excited about coming out.
There we go. There we go.
You got it moving?
Yep. Some of it's still kind of hooked on right here.
Damn.
But I got this bottom edge. It's one to come loose.
Any other time, you got to slam the crap out of this door to get it shut.
Well, I think, yeah, right there, because there's still some seal left.
Ooh.
That's probably good there. Let's see if I can coerce it. Ah. There we go, that's enough. You might have to push at the same time. I'm keeping one hand at the bottom and one hand at the top. Kind of wiggle it, okay?
Okay,
I'll hold it.
you get on
I
the
got it.
outside.
Yep. You hold it, let me get my arm out.
Good.
Alright. You got her.
Yep.
I'll walk this way. Looks like we got it out.
Yep.
Watch that thing behind you.
Okay, it's out. As I told you guys, before we put this window in, what was that? 7 years ago?
2014 or
No,
2015?
we've been at this
It was
house for 5
2015.
years.
It was 2015, I think.
Was it? Okay, it's a long time ago. Anyway, when we put it in, before we put it in, I took that Regal Red and I sprayed it around here without even prepping it. Just sprayed it in there. And you can see that it is really held up. This area here had a little surface rust and it's still there. The window was not leaking. Everything looks good. So, in my opinion, if you want to take a window out of a Chevy truck, front or back, if you don't have fresh seals, new seals to go back in, buy some and just cut that sucker. Otherwise, you risk the chance of breaking your windshield or window. Okay, as you can see, we got the windows out. Got the head back down on the frame. It's not bolted down. It's not even lined up right to the bolt holes. But at least it's down. I can get in there and walk around. And when it comes time to paint, I'll be able to spray down in here. And I can also spray the inside of the bed. But anyway, I can start the body work on this. And the air file trick, where'd it go? Here it is. Actually works pretty good. A little loose right up here in the corner, but the thing turns like that. That's not a problem. I don't know how well the slick portion of this is going to work with sandpaper, but we'll have to see. But it's glued on, it's nice and flat, and that's what I need. I'll bring you in and show you what these areas around the seals look like, and then I'll probably do a couple of closing words and call it a day. Okay, to the best of my knowledge, this is the first time this window's ever been out, and as you can see, there's no rust in the where the seal was. Everything was sealed up nice. A little bit of dirt right in there in the corner there, so it may have been leaking a little bit there, but I don't think so. Everything looks pretty darn good. But yeah, we'll definitely get it a fresh coat of paint. That's the back window, of course, and I'll show you the front. I think I showed you a little bit in the last segment, but I'll bring in and show you this. The front windshield has been out once. It was broken whenever I first got it. If you've watched any of the initial videos that I started with, this window was changed out. Carl and I calculated about 5-6 years ago, something like that. And when I did that, I sprayed the whole area under the gasket. Before we put it in, I sprayed it with that Rust-Oleum Regal Red, and it's held up wonderfully. So I'm really happy with that. I'm kind of disappointed that we had to cut the seals out, but you know what? I'd much rather do that, cut those out, than to have to worry about breaking the windshield or windows and then having to replace them. They are quite expensive, at least on my budget anyway. So I'll do a little outro and then we'll call this video done. Well, I want to give a shout out to Carl for coming out and helping me. I sure do appreciate his help whenever he comes out. He's a great son-in-law. Anytime I need his help, he's more than willing to come out and help. The next thing to do will be to start using the air file here and start working on this. Get the bed rail done, and then start working on other dents. The dents up here on the fender, on the door, anywhere else I can find. There's a bunch of little door dings here and there that I got to take care of. But basically that's where we're going now. Bodywork, get it ready for paint. Carl and I were discussing earlier off camera about things that will be needed in order to get the truck running after the bodywork's done. He was wanting to know if I was going to try to get it running before I got the bodywork done and painted, or after, and it's definitely going to be after. I don't think it's going to need that much. There's one thing that we noticed, that is that the radiator is completely empty. I checked the oil and the dipstick. There's just oil, no water. So it's obvious to me that the water went somewhere probably. Hopefully it's not a freeze plug. Hopefully it's just a hose went bad or something like that. I don't really know at this point, but that's something that we'll have to look into once we get it to that point. But as far as I know, the only thing this thing will need in order to run will be a new fuel sending unit, fuel pump, one bracket to hold the tank in, and a battery, a couple little pieces of rubber hose for connection purposes, and it should fire up and go as far as I know. Once we get it running, if we find out that it's leaking water somewhere, then I'll have to address that when the time comes. But right now, concentrating on bodywork and get it ready to paint. Hopefully within the next, I'm hoping 3 weeks, 4 weeks, we can actually squirt some red paint all over the truck and call that part of the project done. I do, for the most part, work by myself. Carl and My daughter are both in college. Carl's about to graduate with his bachelor's degree, and so is my daughter. And they're pretty busy with working full-time, schooling full-time. But like I said, whenever I need him, he finds a way to make it out here to help me, and I sure do appreciate it. And I appreciate you guys coming along for the ride, for watching, and please like and subscribe, and come back and see some more videos. Give me some comments too. Let me know if you know a better way. Let everybody else know who watches the video if you know of a better way to take these windows out without having to worry about breaking them, because I was really scared that I would break it, and I just can't afford that. But drop us some comments down, and I sure would appreciate it. Again, thanks for coming along for the ride, watching the video. Like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Bye.